BreitlingsSource.com here, and we're looking at a George J. von Burg chronograph. George J. von Burg is a Swiss company that was started. Well, the company itself started not too long ago, but George himself was a watchmaker in the early 30s, 40s, and 50s, and sold a lot of watches, and right up until his death in I believe in the 80s. And the company is actually run by his grandchildren now, and still is in Switzerland. All his watches are still Swiss made, all their watches, and they all kind of have this similar shape to them, similar case style. Actually, looking through the range, they all use the exact same case, it almost seems like. The only differences are actually the dial. Even the hands are the same for the most part. And the ranges are something like the sport range, the modern range, and the classic range. And I believe the only major difference, at least, is the dial. All his watches are chronographs too, I believe. All use the Valjoux 7750 base movement in them. And this is one of the sport models with the white dial. Typical Valjoux 7750, date, small second, chronograph. Case size on these are all 40 millimeters, so they're not too big, but they tend to have a very long lug width, and the way that the end link comes down, it actually comes up pretty wide, so even though it's only 40, it actually sits pretty long on my wrist. It's actually a really good size. I really like the 40 to 42 millimeter range of watches. They work really well for my wrist size because I tend to have a narrower wrist in this sense and thicker this way. It's a little more round than most. The bracelet's cool. It reminds me of a Cartier Roadster bracelet a little bit. Not quite the same level of quality as a Cartier Roadster bracelet, but not bad, especially given the modest cost. As you can see, the manufacturer George von Burg. I don't know why they call themselves a manufacturer, since they do use the base movements, possibly because they manufacture the cases themselves, but they did not specify that. I checked through the website and I couldn't find anything that explained what they actually manufacture. So I don't know why that's called that, but I do really like the bracelet. The watch is good. As you see, it's the timer run there. The hands on these models are really nice too. You can see it's got like a nice fine black edge on them. I really like the white dial. All the numbers on these are luminous. I'm not sure if I can get to glow in the dark here by turning off the lights, but I'll see. A little bit. But yeah, so that's the watch there. They come in a nice burl box with a hand signature on the outside of the box in silver ink pen, which is kind of cool. Each one is serial numbered. Of course, serial numbers there. Tested to 100 meters, water resistant, all stainless steel, sapphire crystal, so it won't scratch on you. Really, I think these sell for about $1,600 online. For the money though, you're getting a pretty good watch. You don't see a lot of unique watches like this that are just simple enough to wear, but don't draw too much attention, don't have like too recognizable of a brand name sometimes. Sometimes you just want to be a little more discreet, and this watch fits the bill for me there. So I hope you enjoy the review. Have a good one.